personally, that is a nice looking pit bike. It's the Welsh Pit Bike 190 Beast, 2020 model. And we're going to have a quick walk around it today. Firstly, welcome to the Motor Machines channel. We're getting a few different angles here, so you can appreciate it a little bit more, maybe. They've put this engine in the CRF 110 frame, which on the description of this bike says it's all new, but it's not. It's been on other bikes, but we're not here for a debate about that. The frame so far seems pretty good. I've got one problem I've had with it, which is just getting the air filter in and out. You might as well drop the engine out to change that. I don't think it's focusing very well, but there's the filter. You've got to get it through this gap. The frame, yeah, like it says, it's a 3-tier frame, 1, 2, 3. Then we've got the extended swinging arm with the slightly extended shock. The sprockets all standard, 41 rear, 15 front. We've got the bars. Now they're different. They feel really comfortable at the moment. I quite like them. They're called the fatty bars. Just a copy, I suppose. Then we've got the gold forks. They look quite nice. They're slightly longer than usual. Again, it's just giving you more height, more clearance. This is nice. You've got the electric start. I think it's brilliant. That's where they've got this, just by the exhaust, behind the exhaust port. You can see it, that chunky thing. And the battery is under the seat. You can just about see it up there. And you've got the key. We've got the single pipe on this model. No twin exhausts on here. That's where the kickstart should be. I've taken mine off for now. I don't need it with the electric start. And the gear lever, 5 gears this has got. 1 down, 4 up. If you look, a standard pit bike gear lever won't go on here. The bolt for tightening it is coming from the front. I can't remember on the pit bike where it goes, but I snapped it off, had to weld it up. I couldn't put the other one on it. I couldn't take the one off another pit bike, it wouldn't fit. It's because this bolt came in from a different direction. I can't remember off the top of my head now. So that can be a bit of a problem. It's not a standard one. Not like everything else on this bike is pretty much pit bike stuff, apart from some of the engine, but the gearing, the chains, the bars, the brakes, they're all just standard pit bike stuff. Like I was saying, just the standard brakes. Twin pot from one side, so when your brake pads are half worn, switch them round and let the other side wear. Here's the rear caliper. Pretty much standard pit bike stuff. They're about 20 quid on eBay. I've got one question that I'm not sure if anyone can answer this on the video. I want to know I've taken this off and it's just like an empty chamber, slightly. What is that for? What is this and why is that there? I've never seen that on a pit bike. We've got the big wheels on as standard. They're 17 on the front and 14 on the back. By the way, these aren't the standard levers. I've changed them. The standard ones are rubbish. You just fart and they fall off. Looks nice at the front, doesn't it? There's a nice bird's eye view for you there. That'd be a nice view. That's quite a long wheelbase. That's good for stability. Here's the carb. I think it's a 26mm. Yeah, it's a 26mm, and we've got the nice knob for the tick over. That was a closer look and a walk around of the 190 Beast. I think I've mentioned everything I can think of. I probably forgot something actually. Never mind. Thanks for watching this far. Hope you enjoyed. And if you've got any questions or the answer to my question, leave it in the comments. That'd be much appreciated. MOTO Machines out.